and welcome to Brooks Closet, the perfect store for your custom piece, specifically for you. Brooks Closet not only have or starting with the Bossy Gloss collection, but we have an array of colors that are available for your needs. The range of colors that you can see above is available for immediate purchase. Not only do we have the Bossy Gloss collection available, we also have other items available as well. We have an array of different designer inspired candles, you guys. So here are some of the items we have available. We have wall art, specifically custom to custom apparel t-shirts for women, men, and children. Brooks Closet is going to be your last stop for your custom needs. Just take a look. You won't be disappointed. Please visit www.brookscloset.com. I can also be reached on Instagram at BrooksCEO_closet and YouTube at Brooks Closet. Yeah.
And I ain't never been with you. And I ain't never fucking with a nigga who'll fuck with a bitch like you. And you don't want smoke with a bitch like me. And you don't want beef with a bitch like me. And you don't want meat with a bitch like me. And you don't know a bitch that street like me. All y'all bitches want beef with a bitch like me. And I ain't never beef with a bitch like you. And I ain't never fuck with a nigga who'll fuck with a bitch like you. And you don't want smoke with a bitch like me. And you don't want beef with a bitch like me. And you don't want meat with a bitch like me. And you don't know a bitch that street like me. I'm on some shit today. I did some shit today. I got the cash, I got the bag, doing some shit today. I got a different like, I put a Gucci on. I'm fucking your man, he paid a tab. I put the Gucci on him. Bitch, I don't fuck with you. Bitch, you told on me. I had caught today. Shit, I'm supposed to be in them jails doing time, but my lawyer, he a beast. I beat every single case. Now I'm fucking up the street. You an old hoe. You a mad bitch. You a joke. You a broke. You a sad bitch. On my line, texting Rocky, look, you know that I'm his wife. Won't you go and find your own, cause you're fucking up my life. All y'all bitches want beef with a bitch like me. And I ain't never been with a bitch like you. And I ain't never fuck with a nigga who fuck with a bitch like you. And you don't want smoke with a bitch like me. And you don't want beef with a bitch like me. And you don't want meat with a bitch like me. And you don't know a bitch that street like me. All y'all bitches want beef with a bitch like me. And I ain't never beef with a bitch like you. And I ain't never fuck with a nigga who fuck with a bitch like you. And you don't want smoke with a bitch like me. And you don't want beef with a bitch like me. And you don't want meat with a bitch like me. And you don't know a bitch that street like me. You a player, huh? You got paper, huh? You in the field. You got cash. Niggas hating, huh? Bitches crazy, huh? They want your baby, huh? But oh, not me. I'm too real. I been chasing after bags. You a hoe. You got pussy every corny nigga had. You a lame bitch. You a strange bitch. I talk money. You talk broke. Different language. Like I'm a jag. You a cab. Switch your lane, sis. All y'all bitches want beef with a bitch like me. And I ain't never beef with a bitch like you. And I ain't never fuck with a nigga who'll fuck with a bitch like you. And you don't want smoke with a bitch like me. And you don't want beef with a bitch like me. And you don't want meat with a bitch like me. And you don't know a bitch that street like me. All y'all bitches want beef with a bitch like me. And I ain't never beef with a bitch like you. And I ain't never fuck with a nigga who'll fuck with a bitch like you. And you don't want smoke with a bitch like me. And you don't want beef with a bitch like me. And you don't want meat with a bitch like me. And you don't know a bitch that street like me.
Oh, oh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, girl. I know I look crazy. I'm looking all crazy. Good morning. Good morning. I know it's early. Hell gonna freeze over. I know, right? Let me see who we got up in here. Good morning, fat boy. Miss B in the building. Miss Hot Pink in the building. Miss Lady T in the mother. Hold on, y'all. I heard it before. I don't know what happened to the damn TV. I mean, not the TV. What's going on? I gotta look at the comments. These niggas for everybody. These niggas for everybody. Just for me, ATL. Good morning. Everybody else must be on the backup channel. Yeah. Good morning to all the people who may be on the backup channel. Good morning, y'all. It is Friday. The weekend is here. Good morning to y'all. None of that. You don't get none of that. Hey. He for everybody. You nigga for everybody. I'm looking at mine. You nigga for everybody. Hey. I'm fucking. I'm looking at it every day. I go get over to making it here. You know, we're going home, my dear. Mind you. Bring a friend at the same time. My side bitch. Do you even know what it look like? Just I'm done with you. But we want nigga for a long time. Okay, Keisha. I know I'm gonna regret this later on. When I go outside, it's gonna be hot as a motherfucker. I'm gonna be like, ooh, this will be the day that I will wear my bake, okay? Because it's gonna be hot as a motherfucker. All right, y'all. What's going on, everybody? So look, let me see. Oh no, let me cut that up. I don't want that on. Them great talk. I'll play it later. Um, let me put this up here so I can literally see what y'all saying. Okay. Hey, Miss Lavelle. Good morning, good afternoon. Y'all be forgetting you all, Miss B, you all the way on the other side of the universe. I appreciate you, though. I appreciate that. But Again, good morning, everybody. Thank y'all for coming in. Um, like I said, shit, I'm up early. I went to sleep early last night, so if that would make sense, why I'm up. But I do have a few things I need to take care of today. So I said, why not? Why not go ahead and just hop on real quick and have a conversation? So before we go any further, hey Miss V, before we go any further, I want to go ahead and put this disclosure out here right now. And the disclosure that I want to put out is that anything or any content that is referring to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly on my platform is always alleged, number one, and it's always opinion based. Okay. I am not a part of the trial. I don't want to be a part of the trial. I have no interest in wanting to be a part of the trial. Shit. My only thing is I wish he had a fair and decent trial and that he's able to move on forward. Even when he comes home, I don't desire to meet him. I just wish him the best. Okay. So yes, I am for R. Kelly, and I will be providing commentary that is more of opinion based, okay? Because my opinion is just that, my opinion. And everyone is entitled to their opinion. I respect everybody's opinion as well in reference to the case, even if you are against him, as long as we don't get disrespectful, then we ain't gonna have no issues, all right? Everybody is entitled to their opinion, okay? So again, as I'm stating, good morning to you all. Good morning to you all. Um, so everybody else, okay. So again, hello to everybody who may have came in the room. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So for those of you who have been, let me take a sip of my soda because my R. Kelly people who have been, I was wondering where that goddamn echo was coming from. I'm like, where the echo? Y'all ain't see me looking around like, where the echo coming from? So, mm, mm. So real quick before I get started, I will be putting the front part in a ponytail. So like this will be up. This will be going up in a ponytail. My sides. It look weird right now because I just tucked them up there for a minute, but I gotta put them sides up. Okay, so none of my real hair will be out. This has got to go up in the ponytail. So that's why they look crazy like that because I just ain't do it yet. I'm gonna do it once I finish with the live or whatever. Um Anyhow, let's go ahead and jump right into this thing. Again, oh, let me drop the link. Hold on, y'all. I'm actually live on a different phone. I don't know how to make this shit smaller. Like, I had touched something and I don't know what I touched. Hold on, y'all. Because I don't know. Let me see something. Here we got, okay. So, nope, that's the right one. Okay. It's supposed to be smaller. Okay, that's what it's going to be. Let me drop the link just in case anybody want to come up. Perfect. Oops. Hello, everyone. Why is this playing? Hello, everyone, and welcome. We also have other items available. So we have an array. Oh my god. I'm a fucking retard. I'm a retard. I'm a retard. I'm gonna tell you what I just did. I'm officially a retard. Okay? I am officially a fucking retard. You heard it from my own mouth. Hold on. I'm officially a retard. Okay. There we go. So instead of me, I must have touched this phone by mistake. I'm reading the comments off this phone, and it went back to the beginning of the live. So I'm sitting here like, I know I ain't play that commercial. What the hell? Bitch. Okay. Anyway, we are back. All right, hold on. Let me move this back a tad bit because it's all up in my grill. Why you all in my grill? All right. All right, let me turn this back down and we should be good to go. All right, so and again, oh, let me thank everybody too for coming through for the battle yesterday. I had a good time. It was a very, it was a good thing, I had to give Angela congratulations because she won. Now, I'm not for sure if she won because she won. I'm just going to say that. No shade at all. I'm just going to say that. All right? Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. Anywho. Anywho, let's go ahead and get on topic. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and get on topic. All right, so you guys, I am live because I wanted to talk about some stuff. I wanted to go live last night, but I wanted to get more details of what is going on right now in reference to Rob's case. Okay. And if you don't know who I'm referring to, I am referring to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, and he will be going on trial come the first week of August. Okay, so that's very, very soon. We getting ready to be out of June. We literally got, I think, what, 10 days, 11 days left? It ain't that many days left that we have of June. June is getting ready to be out of here, okay? And because June is getting ready to be out of here, of course, the next month is what? July. It'll be a month after that. Anywho, we already know some events took place within the last 2 weeks. Whether these attorneys were fired or if they quit, however it may have been, we do know, and it has been confirmed, that Stephen Greenberg, along with Michael Leonard, is no longer a part of Rkelly's legal team as of now. Greenberg said he resigned. Some other people say he got fired. Either or, tomato, tomato. Still the same thing. He is no longer a part of the legal team. But oh shit, that's not even the way I'm supposed to put it. That shit. Believe it or not, you guys, what I was really shocked about was because those two guys were the lead on the case. I was pretty shocked at because it was two people that's remaining. I was pretty shocked at them telling the judge or them asking, can they continue? They're ready to go forward, meaning they're not wanting to extend a trial, even though the two attorneys have decided to not go with, the two attorneys decided to go their separate ways. They, meaning the rest of the team, which is two people that was left, who was Nicole Becker and Thomas. I cannot pronounce his last name. I won't attempt to. Those two, those two I'm messing up my whole entire shirt. Those two individuals were the two who were left on the case, and they did let Judge Ann Donnelly know that even though these other two attorneys have decided to leave the case, that the two that's left on there, they are ready to proceed. Okay, they are ready. What the fuck? They are ready to proceed with trial. All right. I thought that that was fascinating, and I'm going to give kudos where kudos are supposed to be. Okay, because they said that they ready. They ready. So even though the two lead attorneys are no longer there, they are still ready to go. All right. So a lot of people last week were very, they was kind of like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. They ain't know what to say. It was a whole bunch of stuff. And then Rkelly came out and said via telephone, yes, it is true that he fired, or he no longer wishes to have Greenberg and Leonard on his team. All right, cool. So that was taken care of, right? So now I don't know if they were looking for other attorneys. Not for sure, probably so. It was other attorneys that would be in the running. Okay. All right, Miss Lady T, you don't have to post no more, but no other channels in the chat, honey. Um, what else I was going to say? And, oh, Miss Lady T, before you do that, make sure you confirm it with me about posting all of our links in the chat. Let me tell you or confirm it. Send me a text and ask me if it's okay, because I don't want the chat to look like it's like a spam. Okay, and it's cool. I don't have a problem with it, but I just want to make sure that we are all on a good page. Thank you, Georgia girl. Thank you, Georgia girl. I think I got slighted though. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all know I'm very transparent. Y'all know that I am a very transparent person. I do feel like I was slighted. I'm gonna say that. And that's not to say that she didn't pick out no good songs. That's not to say that. But to say that maybe the person who, or some of the people who were judging, don't like me. And that will play a part in a decision. I don't care what nobody say. That will play a part in the decision. If a person don't like a person and they have to do something for that person, trust me, it'll play a part. Now, whether or not people admit it, that's up to them. But I ain't pressed either way. Again, I had a good time last night. I had a good time. I had an awesome time. I had an awesome time. I think I'm gonna wear this one today, this mat today. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get back on topic. Um, so as I was stating, I need to get some scissors. So as I was stating, you guys, Art Kelly's lawyer team have been shaken up. All right. So you got Stephen Greenberg and Michael Leonard, who is no longer a part. The remaining two were, what is his name? The remaining two were the female, Miss Nicole Becker, and Thomas. I cannot pronounce his last name. So everything seemed to be okay. Well, it is what it is. A lot of people, even a lot of R. Kelly supporters, was like, cool, we felt like he wasn't doing nothing anyway. So, hey, he out of here. He out of here, right? That's what some of the supporters felt like anyway, right? Fine. It's cool and fine and dandy for you to have that type of, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I don't agree with that. And I don't agree with that because the people who were saying those things, those people aren't attorneys. They don't know the least bit about an attorney, and don't practice law. I mean, how can you say that somebody is not good for the job if you're not an attorney yourself? I can take that from another attorney. I can't take that from a regular person who's not an attorney. It just doesn't make sense to me. And again, everybody is entitled to their opinion. So it is what it is with that. No shade or none of the above at all. So let's move forward. And what I mean by move forward, we're going to move up to what we most recently know. So here's something that's key, you guys. Here's something that's key. And I don't even think that anyone paid this any mind. When Stephen Greenberg made the announcement that he is no longer a part of R. Kelly's, or he is requesting to be no longer a part of R. Kelly's legal team, he made some statements. All right. One of the statements that he made was number one, the man that's on the case, that's still in the case, Thomas, I cannot pronounce his last name, that 10 years ago, he had some kind of mental breakdown or something like that. That was, of course, documented, I'm assuming, because everybody knew about it. He knew about it. He made a court aware of it, right? And then the second thing that he made everybody aware of was the fact that Miss Nicole Becker has never tried a federal case before. Those are two important things that was revealed when Stephen Greenberg decided to resign or get fired or whatever. Those were the two critical things that a lot of people really didn't think at the time was important. And again, for Thomas, it was the fact that he felt that his mental capacity or his mental state, he may not be able to handle the case. And then for Miss Nicole, she never tried a federal case before. She has never tried a federal case before. All right. So that's already two dings that can kind of go against R. Kelly. I'm going to tell you this now. R. Kelly is going to need someone who is superb. Again, this is my opinion. I am entitled to my opinion, just like everybody else. All right. I do believe that R. Kelly is entitled to the best. Not only do I think he needs the best, he needs the best now. Again, I have not done a lot of research in reference to like some of the stuff or some of that's my concealer stick or some of the cases that Miss Nicole have done. But if you have never tried a federal case before, I do not believe that this would be the case that you start on. I'm just saying, okay? Again, that's my opinion, and I'm right. I have the right to have it, just like everybody else. So, and like I said, we've watched court shows, and to be honest, I'm not necessarily sure if the court shows or the court like the TV shows and stuff like that, if it mimics how it is in real life. It could. I'm not sure if it does. But what I am sure is R. Kelly don't need no amateur right now. This is not the time to play with his life. And I'm trying to get my eyebrow stuff, y'all. My eyebrow stuff. Sorry for the noise. Give me 1 second. Let me get it. I got it. I got it. Okay. So as I was stating, I don't think this is the time, and I'm gonna look at the comments in a second. I don't think that this is the time right now to play or to learn how to play. This is not the time. I don't believe that if an attorney could be the best attorney in the world, if that attorney does not have any experience to that level of the crime, then I don't believe that they should be the lead. Only because this is someone's life. I get it. You're an attorney. You see these courts, these cases all the time. Well, guess what? This particular case is definitely different, right? It's different. And then on top of that, it is so much, it's complex. And if you have never in your life dealt with um, a thing such as this, I don't think this is the time to play around. That's just my opinion, okay? But it seems to be that Mr. Kelly is Mr. Kelly is okay with it. He says that he feels comfortable. He's moving forward with Miss Nicole, and she's going to be the lead, or she's going to help out with whatever, whatever. And she's going to be on the team. All right. So, with that being said, the only thing that one could probably say at this point is cool. Like, all right, we good. That's a cool. That's cool. So everything was going good for a couple days, and then boom, boom, something said, boom. Do you know what that boom meant? Good. Do you know what that boom meant? I'm gonna read you with the boom. Hold on. And that matter of fact, let me put my eyebrow thing down. Because I'm gonna read you what that boom meant. Okay. So there has been a message of a sort, something that has gotten back to Judge and Donnelly. And what has gotten back to Judge and Donnelly is that Miss Nicole, R. Kelly's third attorney, technically one of the two. And let me just pull the article up real quick because that'll be easier for me. Chicago Tribune. Because it's been updated since yesterday. All right. Okay, so here we go. Let me click on this one. I want to read it verbatim so I can show y'all what is being said. All right. So here's what they're trying to say. Potential conflicts for R. Kelly's new attorney, who technically she's not his new attorney, she's been his attorney, but whatever. Potential conflict for R. Kelly's new attorney include connections to alleged victim who participated in the FBI bribery sting. What they're saying is that Miss Nicole had something to deal with, allegedly, the person who tried to bribe, which is, we already know now that it's been exposed of who the Jane Doe is, right? The Jane Doe is Rkelly. It has been already, it's out there now. So it's not like I can't say allegedly. It's already out. It's on paperwork. That she is who we've always been saying minor number 5 is, Rkelly. So let me read some of this to you guys verbatim, okay? One of the attorneys singer, R. Kelly has selected to represent him at his upcoming racketeering trial in New York is potentially conflicted because of her connection to an alleged victim in the case who part of an FBI bribery sting last year. And that is what the truth we have learned. The issue involving, and this is what the issue is, the issue involving attorney Nicole Becker is likely to be a focal point of an unusual hearing Thursday in Brooklyn. It already took place yesterday, where U.S. District Judge Ann Donnelly is expected to notify Kelly of any conflicts of interest Becker may have so the singer can make an informed decision about his legal representation. Okay. And that was given to the Tribune by 2 sources. All right. So I hate when they do that because that's not what I need. That's not what I was trying to do. They're always trying to get you to buy something. Oh, I don't want to buy anything. Okay. Part of Becker's potential conflict involves an investigation into Richard Earline Jr. Y'all remember him, right? Richard Earline Jr. was one of the 3 amigos who were arrested last August of 2019. He was arrested and he has already pled guilty and he is about to he's waiting for a sentencing. So he's already pled guilty. He said he did it. He's waiting for them to say how many years or whatever he'll get. Okay. But this is what they're noting. Part of Becker's potential conflict involves an investigation into Richard Erline Jr., a self described cousin of Kelly's, who was charged last year with attempting to pay $500,000 to an alleged victim in the racketeering case to keep her from testifying. While the charges do not name the victim, as I stated, details provided in the court records show it was Azrael Clary, Kelly's former girlfriend, who was referred to as Jane Doe number 5 in the indictment against the singer. Okay, so as we can see that's out. Becker previously worked with Clary when Clary was still a vocal supporter of Kelly's. In fact, after Kelly's arrest in July of 2019, Becker showed up for a bond hearing at the Dirksen U.S. courthouse with Clary, Ezra Clary, and Joycelyn Savage, who was R. Kelly's other girlfriend at the time. Becker has also provided statements to the media on behalf of Ezra and Joy. That could be an issue since Ezra Clary is expected to testify at the upcoming trial. Becker's dealing with Savage who remains a Kelly supporter, could also be problematic if Savage were called as a defense witness. The issues could prompt the judge to boot Becker from the case, though that would seem unlikely as long as Kelly is willing to waive the potential conflict. Another remedy for the judge would be to bar Becker from participating in Ezra Clary's cross-examination or any direct questioning of Savage should the defense call her. Okay. Clary lived with Kelly in his condo in the Chicago Trump Tower before his arrest, but decided to cooperate with authorities in early 2020. Records show. Months later, she notified the FBI that Erline first reached out to her about a possible payoff, court records show. At the direction of the FBI, they recorded numerous phone calls with him about who was behind the offer and how it would be. Among those Erline was talking to during the investigation was a person identified in the court records only as individual 4 and described as an attorney who represented Kelly on various matters. Sources say individual 4 was Becker. In one recorded conversation, Erline told Clary that individual 4 and other Kelly associates he was dealing with were worried she got explicit that could be damaging to his case. I don't know what the explicit you may got. This is from what they're talking about. You may got some videos, some iPads, or whatever you may got. They just want that to disappear. You know what I'm saying. Erline told Clary in the call, court records show. So Richard Erline Jr. called Azrael and told Azrael to get rid of whatever. This is what they're saying, allegedly, okay? That's what he supposedly had did. Well, he pleaded guilty, so I guess he did it. Jesus Christ. The indictment filed against Erline last August stated that he called a number listed on individual sports website 3 times between March 2020 and May of 2020, though those calls were not recorded. Erline pleaded guilty to bribery in February and is awaiting sentencing. Records show no money ever exchanged hands, and no one other than Erline was criminally charged as a part of the scheme. Asked in court to say in his own words what he did, Erline said that he and another person had offered money to the victim if she did not go forth with her complaint or testimony against Robert Kelly, or give electronic devices in the investigation of Kelly, according to a transcript of the plea hearing. Becker did not respond to emails and calls seeking comment. Donnelly scheduled a hearing over Becker's potential conflict after Kelly's two Chicago-based attorneys abruptly withdrew from the case 2 months before the blockbuster trial was set to begin in Brooklyn. At a hearing held by telephone last week, Kelly told the judge he wished to terminate attorneys Stephen Greenberg and Michael Lennon. Instead, the singer said he opted to go with Becker, who was based in Michigan, and another member of the legal team, Thomas Fernella of New York. The attorneys will be present and the attorneys will be present in Donnelly's courtroom for the hearing. The judge had wanted Kelly brought to New York so he could attend in person as well. But the U.S. Marshals couldn't get him here in time, so instead they participated via a video link. The singer has been held in federal jail in downtown Chicago since his arrest. Greenberg and Littern have previously said they had concerns about the backgrounds of both Fernella and Becker, neither of whom has ever tried a federal criminal case. Filings detailing the potential conflicts have been kept under seal. Kelly, 54, is set to go to trial August 9th in Brooklyn on the racketeering charges. Allegedly, he ran a criminal enterprise that recruited women and underage girls for illegal sex content, then isolated and threatened them to keep them under control. The jury questionnaires are set to go out to a pool of hundreds of potential jurors next month. Kelly is also set for trial in September in Chicago federal court. He is charged here with numerous sex abuse related counts, including allegations he conspired with two former employees to rig his 2008 child pornography trial in Cork County by paying all witnesses and victims to change their stories. Other indictments alleging sexual abuse by Kelly brought in Cook County in February 2019 have yet to be scheduled for trial. Okay, so that was a good little audio that I just read. Hey, Fanny Pat, boss lady, what's up? Let me see who else we got in here that came in. Love yourself, Georgia girl. Hey, my loves. Thank y'all for coming in. Hold on. Let me see, because I want to read what some of y'all saying. Okay. This beginning to look like a circus. Steve Greenberg should accept R. Kelly did not want him for counsel and just move forward. That part. Because here's the question. Nicole Becker has been a part of R. Kelly's legal team since when? It's been 2 years. Is that correct? R. Kelly, Nicole Becker has been a part of R. Kelly's legal team since last year, right? Year before that. Why this ain't come up beforehand? Why now that this man is getting ready to go on trial, that all this stuff comes up with his attorneys? Like, what is going on? Well, I have another piece of information that I want to read to you guys. That shout out to this person. This person sent me this, and I'm going to read it to you guys, which I think is very important, and it is an update about the case. Now, do I know if this is accurate? I'm not going to say that what I'm getting ready to read to you is accurate. I can't say that. I'm going to say allegedly, okay? But from reading it, this is from a person who allegedly says that they were in the courtroom yesterday and they heard what happened. Excuse me. So I'm going to read that to you. The person says, this is a summary of what transpired at R. Kelly's court hearing today from someone that was in court. You ready? So this person says, I will share with anyone who is interested in knowing the truth. Sylvia is on this page and can see everything I'm posting. I don't know why they said that, but okay. All I will say is this: there are things brought up in the court that could have been an issue moving forward with Nicole. But the judge and the prosecutor both agreed that it should not be a problem and don't want to remove her from the case, but they will look deeper just to be sure they weren't any ethical violations. With communications with Jane Doe number 5 and Joy. If Joy is called as a witness for the defense, the judge appointed someone on his behalf who is independent that will explain the law and rules of the matter at hand so he can fully understand what is going on, but this will not be his permanent lawyer. This appointee is just there while the hearing is taking place. The judge also instructed Greenberg to not focus on filing dates for motions because Nicole and Thomas will take care of it, indicating to him that perhaps he will not be moving forward. Also, the prosecution stated Joy was not a witness for them, and Nicole advised the judge that Mr. Kelly has another federal lawyer that has been added to the team this morning. So that information was sent to me. Shout out to my informant for providing me with that information, which seems to be good information. That sounds better than how things were looking. But I'm going to tell you this because this is where we tell the truth here. Okay, we get into the truth over here. Okay, when I say we get into the truth, we get into the truth over this month. Here. So the judge said that the judge stated that Nicole can still stay on the case. Good. But they're going to be looking deeper. Do you know what that means? That means if they find anything else that could be an issue outside of what they have already saw or got wind of, Nicole will be put off that case. So I'm hoping that she has been honest and truthful about whatever involvement that she has done thus far in reference to Rob's case. Because if she has done anything else and they find out, that could be an issue, and then she can be then to removed from the case. What else? Also, I was thinking, I don't know if because Richard Erline Jr., his phone contacted her office twice or three times back last year. Nobody know what the phone calls were about, but why did he call? Why did he call the attorney? Like for what? Why did he call her office? Don't make sense, right? So they're going to probably look into that. Um, I'm hoping that everything works out for the better because if Nicole taking off the case, Tom is taking up the case, which they all have been around for these years, and then they hire someone who knows nothing about the case, it's not going to be good. So right now, I'm kind of like, ugh, like I'm praying and hoping that Doug Anton can get back on the case. I'm praying and hoping that Doug Anton can get back on the case. I know for a fact that he loves Rkelly as a friend, as a client, and he believes that Rkelly is innocent. And I truly believe that he will fight for Rkelly how you're supposed to fight for somebody. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. Kudos. I think Nicole and the team will be okay. Yeah. I mean, I want to pray that she'll be okay. Because listen here, she a woman. At the end of the day, Us women, we got to have each other's back. And I think that by her being, oh, y'all, I just came up with another freaking theory. Y'all want to hear this theory? Let me tell y'all my other theory. Hold on, because I just thought about this shit. Now, we do know, I couldn't talk while I was doing that, sorry. We do know that lawyers and judges and stuff like that is normally that type of where's my brush? Lawyers and judges are is a male dominated field. We know that, right? Lawyers and judges is a male dominated field. We know that, right? Now, wouldn't it make sense if a female was the head? Wouldn't that stick with me? Wouldn't it make sense if the female was the head lawyer? Hmm. Would it make sense or no? Excuse me. Would it make sense that the female is the head lawyer? Now, would it make sense that the defense, who was Rkelly, has came out and said, okay, look, here's one of our strategies. One of the strategies that we're going to do is, because we know the females that's involved, let's put Nicole as one of the leads because she's a woman. So therefore, when she's giving or speaking up for women or other women, or when she's speaking up for a client as a woman, that can look good. Did y'all ever think about that? And Stephen Greenberg said no. Hmm. It just crossed my mind. I ain't lying. It just crossed my mind. It just crossed my mind. Because why else would it be though? Like, what else could it be? What else could it be? If all this time, allegedly, they working together and Nicole has been a part of the team, Nicole has already been there. So now, of course, what part are they at in the trial when it comes to the lawyer? It's 2 months before the trial. They are in now defense mode because now it's time to go ahead and get things prepared. Let's come up with a strategy and let's come up with how we're going to run things in the courtroom. Boom. Why not? Let's take Nicole because she's a woman. Let's take Nicole and put Nicole in the front so that she can be one of the leads. She can be the lead on air. So when she goes up and she does this and she does that, blah, 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 it's showing a woman's presence. Not just that, when you pick another jury, right? She's a woman. So if they start asking questions or whatever, she knows how to pick. So listen here. Could you think the reason why he didn't want, he did not, he wanted, he didn't want to give up that position to Nicole because she was a woman? Do y'all think that that could be a feasible theory? That could be a feasible theory. I'm just saying, especially if she's a good ass lawyer. Did y'all ever come up with that theory? Because I ain't really think about that shit until just a few minutes ago. Even listen, we are in 2020. Don't get me wrong. We are in 2020. We in 2020, right? But you still know that there are men who still feel like they are superior. And I mean, to be honest, men are superior. Men are superior to women. in my book, men are still superior to women, right? Men are still superior to women, but hold on, y'all. I'm sorry because I can't talk while I'm doing it. Whew, okay. Men are superior to women. It's just how it's supposed to be, but a man can't live without us. So we still are valuable. We still are needed. We're still needed, you know? We are still a force to be reckoned with. It's just that men is superior to women, you guys. Here's another brush. This is the contour brush. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna use it for though. Let me see. Come on, Nene. Come on, my love. So, I mean, do y'all agree with me on that? Do y'all agree with me on that? Do y'all agree with me on that? Do y'all agree that that's a possibility that could have happened? Because you gotta remember that again, this is still a male dominated world. That's one of the reasons why Hillary Clinton did not become our first female president, because the world is not ready for a woman to rule it. The world is not ready for a woman to rule it. Even if Oprah or even if Michelle Obama would have ran for president, they probably wouldn't have ran. I mean, they probably wouldn't have won either. Only because it's a man's world. What what, what Al Green say? It's a man's world. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Is that Al Green? It's a man's world. I'm just saying, y'all. You gotta understand. And like I said, everybody has their own conclusions on certain matters. They have, their own theories. I try to make sure that my theories or how I feel about it is more on a common sense angle. Because anything is really, to be honest, anything is freaking possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible, okay? Anything is possible. Anything. Anything. Anything is possible. Boss lady said that could be true. Yeah, and then shit, nowadays you don't know. Nowadays, baby, let me tell you something. You don't be knowing nothing. Nowadays, shit, anything can happen. So that's why. But behind every great man is a great woman. Oh, look. So I don't think I got a chance to show y'all. This was one of my MAC palettes with the big mirror in the inside. And these are the only ones I got left. And it's a magnet. So I would have to go and get these shadows. But these shadows, they last a good time. They last for a really good time. They last for a really good time. I don't even know what color I want to put on it. Maybe I'll do a purple. I'll do a dark purple. I'll do a purple. Boss lady. Yeah, welcome to the chat, y'all. It's Friday. Just let your head down. Just go ahead and relax. You know, get some rest. I know I'm gonna be up. Once I end this live, I'm gonna be up for a minute. I ain't even gonna tell you, my baby just went to sleep, okay? My child just went to sleep, okay? So this is going to be, I probably wind up using today as my clean day. So I'm about to start in his bedroom, and then I'm gonna go from his bedroom to my son's bedroom, and then to our bedroom, and then the living room, dining room, and the hallway. Jesus Christ. I don't know how much I'm gonna get done, but I'm gonna try to get as much as I can done before he wakes up. Okay. But I do need to record a video for my vlog that's coming today. I need to just record, you know, we record in my face. This is the MAC at purple. That's the only thing. Lord have mercy with my breath. I need to get me a big what is it called? I need to get a big thing to put my makeup and stuff in because I do have a lot. I didn't accumulated a lot. Oh, here it is. Okay. I didn't accumulate a lot of freaking makeup. I did. I have accumulated a lot of stuff. And I got stuff everywhere. Not everywhere like lost, but like I need to be more organized. I think that's probably what I'm going to work on this weekend. I'm going to work on my organization. Oh, here goes some eyeshadow color. I forgot I didn't even open up that. I got a ton of eyeshadows on here. That's my black pencil. Let's see. That's my brown pencil. My purple. Some kids' nails. I don't know why they ain't kids' nails in. Hold on, I'm trying to find a brush in particular. Okay. Be like somebody want to go home. Eh, I did. Okay, what is this? Okay, this was something I was looking for earlier. I don't need that now. I need my brush. Yeah, I need to get my brushes in one bag and then all my lips in one bag and then everything else in one bag. Let me use this one right here. You got it. This was the liner I used yesterday. I'm gonna use this right here. This color on my lip. This is called Millbrook. This is called Millbrook. Millbrook on my lips. I gotta finish my eyeshadow in a minute. But this is called Millbrook. Millbrook. It should be called Brookie Brook. I gotta call my mama. I'm gonna call my mommy too. My mommy. Mm, mm. I gotta call my mama. I'm gonna put that to the side since that's gonna be the one that I will be wearing. All right, so now I gotta blend it in. So now I just need to blend in my colors real quick, and then my shadows will be done. I'll fix my ponytail. I can't use the ones that's in here. This lighter purple. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl, I see you looking gorgeous.
Thank
Look-
you.
Looking fearless, fearless.
Thank you, baby.
Girl, show them heads what you do.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Boss lady says, how many, if any, cases do y'all know of that people won in federal court? What do you mean? Be more specific. Are you talking about the lawyers or just in general? Like, yeah, what exactly are you asking? If the cases, like, if any of the lawyers that R. Kelly has right now, or just in general with federal cases, because you do got some federal cases who, they lose. But here's the catcher with the federal. That's here's the catcher with the federal stuff, because of course the indictment has to come down, right? If they don't have enough substantial evidence, then 9 times out of the 10 they're not going to indict you because they don't have it. The Fed's conviction rate is freaking phenomenal compared to the state. That's number one. So you have state cases where it can be easily dropped, things of that magnitude. But if the federal government picks it up, they'll go and look, they'll go and research, they will go and do their due diligence to look at the case, see what's going on, see whether or not if it's even worthy enough to take the trial, because these trials cost a lot of money. These trials cost a lot of money. I'll connect in a minute. Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is.
I just came up here, Brooke. You know what I'm saying? You did good on your birthday
But
yesterday.
I do know that much, though. I can tell you that when feds pick up stuff, that I don't be wanting to say your ass is grass, but with the federal government, woo, hey, Jesus, it's hard to I mean, you can fight them. Don't get them wrong. Now, I ain't saying that it can't be done, because it can be done. They can be fought. It's just you gotta have that money, and has to know what the your attorney has to know what they're doing. You cannot, especially, you cannot have um an attorney who is practicing or trying to get experience on no case like this.
Hmm.
This case, you need the most professional, you need the most experienced, because it's certain things that they'll be able to do, meaning the attorney, that can get certain things thrown out. They need to know the law. They need to know the law. So if you don't know the law and then you in there, because trust and believe, just because you're a lawyer, that do not mean you know the law. I'm telling y'all that right now. Just because you are a lawyer does not mean that you know what law is. And I say that because you have like different, some lawyers have different strategies and things of that magnitude. You have to look at mandates. You have to look at what he's being charged with. And a lot of times, I'm gonna tell you where a lot of R. Kelly supporters fail at. I am an R. Kelly supporter, and I'm gonna be here till the end. But a lot of R. Kelly supporters do not read. That is very important. Why is that important? is very important because how can you fight for anybody? How can you fight for R. Kelly? How can you fight for Bill Cosby? How can you fight for Jeff Einstein? How can you fight for any man, anybody? And if you don't read what he's being charged with, you can't. That's why, up until even now, there are still some people who have said, why hasn't he got a bail? So when I look at them people, I have to remember number one, that especially right now, they haven't been to law school. Because if you've been in law school, then you know why he doesn't have a bail. Or even if you have to deal with a lot of people to those particular charges, listen, 9 times out of 10, if you're charged with racketeering, you're not getting a bail at all. Now, what makes R. Kelly's case different is because they're using racketeering for a different type of crime. They're trying to allege that R. Kelly is recruiting underage women and recruiting them to have sex or to participate in a lewd sex act. Where usually when someone thinks about racketeering, you guys think about drugs. You think about a person who may be the kingpin in New York and he has a million there, a million there, a million there, and they all report to him and blah, blah, blah. Because usually that's what racketeering is an enterprise. It's a group of people who are working together to whatever, right? So in this case, because this is R. Kelly's case, this is definitely going to be the trial of the century for at least the 21st century. Because number one, they are using racketeering in a different sense. They're not using it in the sense to which they've used it 40, 50 years ago. They're using it for a sex act. They're using it towards something that's like a double bammy. Racketeering is already bad. And then you're trying to say that he's dealing with underage women on top of racketeering? Nah, he's not going to get a bail. If you read his first indictments, the ones that came out in June and then the ones that came out in July of 2019, when you read that whole entire indictment at the very bottom, it it says at the bottom why he can't go to bail. They already had that in the works. Like they knew when they put that indictment in, they put that in there to tell everybody he's not coming. These charges, the way how they was written up, he's not coming home on bail. He is going to serve his time, unfortunately. He's going to serve his time while he's on trial, locked up. And that's only because of how they wrote the charges up. If you read them, it's like you would think of R. Kelly as being a fucking uh a devil. Like you would think that he is a like the worst person on earth. You have to read them, and that's where a lot of R. Kelly supporters fail at. They feel like if they read it, that they're not being faithful supporters, and that's just not true. Because how can you defend somebody if you don't know what they're charged with? You have to read the shit. After you read it, then you can kind of come up with a defense. But if you don't read it, and then you out here talking about free R. Kelly and talking shit up the side of your neck, and you don't even know what the hell you talking about. Hello? My point.
Brooke, I see Monica said,
I can't hear you. Say it again.
I see Monica said, why is it Doug
Why are
Anton?
you so low? Hold on, I can't hear you.
You hear what I said? I see Monica said, why is it Douglas Anton?
Girl, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Miss Lady. I don't know why it's so low, but I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
It's low. It's
Wait,
really low. Hold on, let me read
it says
a comment.
it says Monica said, why is it Doug A. Anton on the
I
case?
can't hear you, Miss Lady T. I don't know what's wrong. I can't hear you, baby.
Uh,
You might gotta leave out and come back in. I can't hear you at all. I mean, just in general with that case, the reason I asked is because we went to a prayer call with my brother, and it was a lot of things he was going to do in his trial. Everybody of Murder Inc. on his case. Okay. Hold on, let me see. Um, what is this? D9 Vimo? I'm sorry, but you're wrong. Federal cases don't have a big conviction rate. A lot of people plea. Uh, is it how you pronounce it? D9 Remo? Sorry to bust your bubble, but whenever you plea, that means they won. You're wrong. Whenever it's a plea, that means the state won. That's why the conviction rate is high. It's a conviction. You know that, right? When you go into court and you say, okay, well, I'm going to plead no contest, I'm going to plead guilty, or I'm going to settle out, that means the federal government won. You know that, right? That's why the conviction rate is so high. What I mean by conviction is whoever wins. And whenever you plead, that's a win for the federal government, not for the person. A person would have to go through trial and be found not guilty. That would be a non-conviction. If the person goes through trial and the person in the middle trial say, okay, I want to go ahead and plea out, the federal government wins. That's why their conviction rate is high. So I don't know who told you that. You probably don't understand it, and that makes sense because that's what you would think. But no, baby, that's not how it works. Whenever someone pleads out, that is a conviction for the federal government. That's a conviction. That's an automatic conviction. They ain't even got to really do too much work. That's a conviction, baby. So that is actually included in the rate. Let me see. 9 out of 10 of the feds get you, and you don't, and you do get out. It's going to be by the grace of God. Yeah, well, it's a lot of people who get out on federal charges. You got murderers who ain't even federally charged on the state level that'll get bail. It's how his charges are being presented. They're saying that he is a danger not only to society, but that he's a danger to women. He's a danger to himself. That's what they're saying. Like he's a danger to any and everybody who has any type of communication with him. The government is saying that he is a danger to them. The government is saying that like now, here's a prime example. Rkelly was locked up July of 2019. Azrael Carr was set on fire in June of 2020, right? One of the months, 2020, may have been July, something like that. Anyway, last year, Rkelly is in jail. Rkelly didn't know her car was going to get blown up. That wasn't something that he did, and he said, I'm going, like, go and do this. This person decided to go and blow this girl's car up. Rkelly ain't had nothing to do with that. Why would he do that? When you do things like that, the government looks at it, and then the government says, okay, well, you have a connection with him, and we already think that he is an enterprise, so we're going to add you because you just went and blew this girl car up. Like, these are crazed fans. Like, you have a blogger, okay, who went on their channel and they put out a minor's address, dox the person on the internet. That's a part of this case. You can't do that. Hello? Rkelly is going to get the blame. They're already trying to say that he has a criminal enterprise, meaning he has people who are working for him who he don't even know they're working for him. They even stated, here's how deep it got. They even put in documents saying, even if he does not get anybody to do anything on his behalf, that he has crazy fans that will do it just because. Now, when I read that shit, I said, wait a minute, stop. We can't control people. If a fan gonna do what a fan gonna do, a fan gonna do what a fan gonna do. But you cannot penalize Rkelly for something that somebody else did and he had no knowledge of it. That's not right. But when you out here doing all this crazy shit And then you like free R. Kelly. I talked to R. Kelly yesterday. You connecting yourself with him, saying that you are attached to him, and you know you're not. You know what I mean? All right, let me see where we at. R. Kelly is not serving time. He's awaiting trial. He's innocent. It's all alleged. And the only reason he didn't get a bond was because a Greenberg didn't file the motion right. Murders get bond. Okay. Deneen, is it Deneen Vimo? Deneen Mebo. This is what I want for you to do, my love. I want you to come more often to me and Dana's chat, because here is where you're going to get the real information. Greenberg had nothing to do with him getting bail, baby. It's already written up in his papers. Not just one, not just two. All of his indictments have it. Even if I go on paper, because on my computer it's on there. There was a letter that is written specifically for bail, and it states specifically why he's not getting in bail. Okay. And let me just make sure that we understand each other. And this is a part of the problem. And I'm not saying that you're a problem. I'm glad you're here asking questions, because you should know. And I'm glad you're here. Please come back more and get the correct information, because you need to get this. Okay. It's Greenberg has nothing to do with him getting bail. Okay. It's no such thing as a correct motion. R. Kelly is being charged with a slew of charges, from kidnapping to sexual exploitation, racketeering, the Mann Act. Do you know what the Mann Act is? If you know what the Mann Act is, the Mann Act by itself is a no bail. Okay. Not only that, it tells in every single indictment, along with his request, the reasons that he's not going to get bail. Now, I can pull those papers. I can pull them up. And when I pull them up, I can show them and upload them, and take a picture of it and then upload it on my community wall. Because I don't have my computer with me right now. I'm in a whole totally different room. R. Kelly is not getting bail because of how the government wrote his paperwork up. Murderers will get bail. Some won't, depending on the type of murder. And I know that to be fact. Depends on the type of murder. Not all murderers get bail. He is charged with racketeering, the Mann Act, coercion, kidnapping, bribery, all types of stuff. And what the federal government is saying is that nobody who comes near him is safe. No children, no women is safe. They don't have faith that he won't try to attempt to contact one. Here's another thing that they're holding on to. Because of the fact that they feel that they have evidence, they feel like they have evidence that he interfered with his 2008 trial, they're not going to risk it. It don't matter if Jesus himself is a lawyer and goes in and put a motion. It's going to get denied. It's going to get denied. It doesn't matter. These people made sure they crossed their T's and dotted their I's before they went and did this. They already knew when they put out his information, when they put out the indictments, they already had an end for him to get no bail from the jump. That's why it's very important for all of his supporters, me, all of us. It's very important for us to read. You gotta read. Once you read and you know what he's charged with, then you know how they are charging him. He's not going to get a bail at all. It's not going to happen. Greenberg has nothing to do with it. All right, where we at? They never could catch my brother, me in the States. So they got the feds to catch him. If the feds get them, then they have evidence. Yes, more evidence, right? They can turn it over to the feds. But there are some people who have beaten the feds. I'm not saying that the feds are unbeatable. They are. It's just that shit. Woof, it's gonna be hard, y'all. I'm just saying. Okay, let me see. That's my point. They don't win trials, But see, deny. You're saying that's your point. They don't win trials. That don't have nothing to do with conviction rate, my baby. They have enough evidence that the person who they have on trial don't want to risk it. They have enough evidence. Okay, here's a prime example. Right now, we know about this trial that's going on right now, right? We know about Richard Earline Jr. and what he got charged with, was the bribery with the Azrael thing, right? We know all about that. He said he's guilty, right? That is a win for the federal government. The federal government, him and Michael Williams, the one who blew up Azrael's car, pleaded guilty, meaning that they have enough evidence that this man can't say he didn't do it. They got it on record. He said, I did it. That is a absolute conviction. That's why the conviction rate is high. Very high. They have so much evidence that he did it. He know I'm not going to be able to fight this shit. I'm going to go ahead and plea. And that's what he do. Please. Once you plea, you lose because you're going to get penalized. You're going to go to jail and or do something. That means the federal government wins. That goes directly to the conviction rate. Boom. That's what that means. When a person pleads out, they don't have anything left. They're guilty. They shit. Let me go ahead and plea out. Because if I go and I get found guilty, I could do 20 years. But if I go ahead and plea, I probably only do 10 with a chance of probation after 8. What you gonna take? If you know you did the crime, you know you did the crime, and you know that that crime can get you up to 20 years, but you know you did it. So now what you're getting ready to do is, you come and say, listen, here's everything. You already pleaded. What you want to do? You want to go to trial, or did you do it? Man, I did it. I can't deny it. I did it. All right, cool. So you want to plea out? Because if you plea out, you could get 20 years. If you want to plea out, I could probably get you 10 with 8 years time and then 2 on probation. Boom. All right, that sounds like a good time. That sounds like something that's good, right? Boom. That's what they're going to do. That's a conviction. Doesn't matter. It's conviction. All right, where we at? Let me see. Okay. I do know how it goes. My family beat federal cases. Yeah, there are a lot of people who beat federal cases. I'm not saying that. I didn't say their conviction rate was 100%. I think it's like 85%. I think something like that. It's like 85%. Right, Brooke? If somebody put out somebody's address, they would have been locked up. That's another false narrative. No, Deneen, that's not true. Lord have mercy. Baby, please make sure you come on over here more often. I need for you to come on over here. If somebody's put somebody's address out, what I mean by locked up is, they're going to get it. Don't worry, it's coming. Not only someone's address, because anybody can put anybody's address out. Like right now, if you were to put my address in here, I could try to sue you for harassment. It's doxing, right? It is a crime. But the person, a blogger, she put out a minor's address, someone who is listed in a federal case. That is witness tampering or obstruction, interfering with a federal trial. Not only that, the person's address is no longer a friendly. That means that person is not a Cal supporter. The blogger is a Cal supporter. You get it? When you are a blogger, you can't period. You can't do certain things. You are still held to a certain standard. If you are promoting yourself as an R. Kelly supporter, right? And you giving information out, you're reading indictments, you're talking, you're speaking with his attorneys, you're doing all these things, right? And then you turn around and you put out a Jane Doe's address. That's a charge. Just wait, it's coming because they are aware of it. It's coming. Hmm. Okay, maybe yeah. I live in Chicago. I know the whole case has been. Yep. Boss lady says, "Hey, Rhonda, baby. Um, me too. That's what I'm getting ready to do too, Rhonda. Right, Brooke. Some of these bloggers have ran their mouth, and if they didn't have evidence at first, they have it now because of what the bloggers were saying, not knowing that will come up in trial. Correct. Yep, 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 yep. That has a lot to do with it. When you got money, that's all the phase is about. You're right. Now you're right about that, D9. The money apps are freaking lootly. Baby, woo, they will drain your ass dry, my nigga. Woo. But yeah, it is a lot. It is a lot though. So you're right with it. Okay. And now Richard Airline, they didn't even have the recorded phone call to look it up. He could beat it. It was all hearsay. He just got scared, didn't have the right money to fight. You think so, D9? You think he could have beat that? You know they didn't have the phone call with him when he called the lawyer's office. The alleged, because I don't think it's noted. They say they think individual four was Nicole, but they didn't confirm it. They have calls of him and Ezra. They have those calls. You got to. I don't know if you remember what happened, but it seems like you are R. Kelly supporter, so you do kind of know. So when Ezra flipped, he was one of the ones who allegedly called her and said, "Hey, I'm gonna give you, $500,000. Don't testify. I guess I know you might be mad at him or whatever, but don't do this, don't do that." When Ezra flipped, Ezra was the one who gave them the information on the alleged locker. What is it called? Storage, on the alleged storage of of where tapes and recordings and all that and phones and stuff was to be. Ezra was the one who gave them that information. So, like I said, at that time frame, Ezra had contacted the FBI, and she told the FBI that Richard Erline had been calling her and her dad. It's in the court records. And the FBI said, okay, the FBI has the phone calls. That's why he pleaded guilty, because the FBI had him. He couldn't get away from that. He pled guilty. It wasn't that he was scared. They got him. They didn't get him calling or speaking to Nicole, but they got him as he was talking to Ezra and Angela. That's where they got him at. Though that right there. And the federal government tapped her phone. Where Diva at? Diva in here? I don't see Diva in here. I'm not playing. I'm fighting. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Me neither. Shit, I'm trying to stay off the radar. I ain't got time. Some of these bloggers have heard his case more than helped it. I pray that he do win his case, because it's wrong to give somebody time and they are innocent. Absolutely, boss lady. If they put somebody's address out again, they would have been arrested. This is a federal case. That's another narrative. They wouldn't never wait on something like that. Yes, they would, deny. They'll wait on that. They'll wait on that because it's something. Trust me, it's gonna come down the line. And deny. When it come down the line, I want you to come on back over here. I want you to say, Brock, Brock. I want you to say, Rkelly. You was right. That's what I want you to say. That's what I want you to say. um, they only had the phone call of Dr. Rice and Ezra, not Richard Erline. No, baby doll. I don't know where you heard that from. Hold on, let me help you out real quick. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Change is coming. Mm-hmm. Hold on. I don't know what time. I don't know what time you came in on the live, but I had read this earlier. I'm gonna read it real quick. The last part. Okay. All right. Okay. Here, let me read this to you real quick. This for you, Deny. Deny. Part of Becker's potential conflict involves an investigation into Richard Early Jr., a self-described cousin of Kelly's, who was charged last year with attempting to pay up to $500,000 to an alleged victim in the racketeering case to keep her from testifying. While charges did not name the victim, details provided in court records show it was Azrael Clary, Kelly's former girlfriend, who is referred to as Jane Doe number 5 in the indictment against the singer. Becker previously worked with Clary when Clary was still a vocal supporter of Kelly's. In fact, after Kelly's arrest in July of 2019, Becker showed up for a bond hearing at the U.S. courthouse with Clary and Kelly's other girlfriend at the time, Jocelyn Savage. Becker has also provided statements to the media on Clary's and Salvage's behalf. That could be an issue since Clary is expected to testify at the upcoming trial. Becker's dealing with Salvage, who remains a Kelly supporter, could also be problematic if Salvage was called as a defense. Okay, hold on. Let me get to the juicy part. All right, here it is. Here it is right here, okay? Clary lived, just stick with me. And Ezra Clary lived with Kelly in his condo in Chicago's Trump Tower before his arrest, but decided to cooperate with authorities in early 2020. Records show. Months later, she notified the FBI that Erline first reached out to her about a possible payoff, court records show. At the direction of the FBI, Deny, this is for you. At the direction of the FBI, she recorded numerous phone calls with him about who was behind the offer and how much it would be. Among those Erline was talking to during the investigation was with a person identified in court records only as individual 4 and described as an attorney who represented Kelly on various matters. Okay. Sources say that individual 4 is Becker. We don't know. That part isn't confirmed. In one recorded conversation, Richard Erline told Azrael Clary that individual 4 and other Kelly associates he was dealing with were worried she would get or got explosives. I think that's how you explosives, yeah, explosives, whatever the word is. That could be damaging to his case, basically material. And this is what he said in the recorded conversation. I don't know what the explosive you may got. This is him talking to Azrael. I don't know what the explosive you may got. Some videos, some iPads, or whatever you may got. They just want that to disappear. You know what I'm saying. That's what Richard Erline Jr. told Azrael in that phone call. And that is in the court. And it shows in the court. So that's why when I say stuff like y'all really need to come to channels who gonna give y'all the real, y'all really need to come to channels who gonna give y'all the real, because you should have known that. If you are an R. Kelly supporter, that is something that you should have already known. You should have known who Michael Williams is. You should know who Richard Erline Jr. is, and you should know who Donnell Russell is. You should know who those 3 people are. Because I'm going to tell you this. I had great, and I still do, because God is awesome. And I do feel like R. Kelly is going to win. Not necessarily how, but I do feel like he still may win, right? Here's the kicker with that. You ready? And here's the kicker with that. August of 2020, when those three individuals got indicted, all hell broke loose in my head. I said, what the fuck is this shit? Okay. Now, remember, when Kelly got arrested, he got arrested with two other people. Yeah, remember? All right. When October of 2020 hit, I just threw everything up like this. Get the fuck out of here. You know how you just throw shit up like, oh, look, I was going to call my mama too. Hey, Mom, I was getting ready to call you too. I said, I got to call my mama. I swear to God, I was getting ready to call you. You know, Friday's our day. Well, I gotta go pick up a modem for the internet, but yeah, no, a modem. I have to wait for I gotta wait for Malik to come because I can't Carter sleep. Carter been up all night, Mom. Hmm. Yeah. Hold on, you guys, real quick. Mhm. I'm sorry, y'all. That conversation got a little bit heated, and I couldn't let y'all hear that. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't. Lord Jesus Christ, I mean, woo wee. Okay, let me see. Monica, you said what? I make it look easy. It is easy. I can put them on without looking in the mirror. I can put them on without looking in the mirror too. But I like to put it on because I don't be wanting that glue to be everywhere. So I just put the mirror on and I just put them on. Mhm. I can put them on without a mirror. Yeah, I can put these bad boys on. My son take them off my face. My baby, my 6-year-old, he takes them off my face. I don't know why he does it, but he takes these joints off my goddamn face, honey, while I'm sleeping. Ah, yeah. This ain't got no teeth. Ain't got no teeth. That's what they say, y'all. They say I ain't got no teeth. I sure ain't got. I got 4 teeth. I got 4 teeth at the bottom. Mhm. I'm gonna tell you the secret to it. I'm gonna tell you the secret to putting your lashes on. Here's the secret. When you put the glue on, let it sit for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then put them on your eyes, and it'll stick like no problem. Seriously, they on. They ain't going nowhere until Carter pulls them off. Carter really be pulling my eyelashes off, y'all. That shit ain't funny. He really be pulling my. He be pulling my damn eyelashes off my face. He stand right over top of me and be like, I say, get the. I don't know why he do it. I guess because when I'm sleeping, I look like this. I don't know. I don't know. But he pulls them off my face, honey. He be like, Ma. And before you know it, my eyelashes be gone. Hmm. They be gone, gone. Ooh, they be gone. Gone, gone. Hmm. And this ain't got no teeth and shit. Ain't got no motherfucking teeth, bitch. They say I ain't got no teeth, how? And I be like, what you mean, how? This is so freaking pretty. Oh my Jesus, what happened to the top one? I must have left this up. OMG, y'all. Hold on, I'm getting ready to put this red on. This red is pretty. I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna get on. Hmm. This red is popping. Hmm. My mama used to always say, red lipstick is for hookers. Did y'all ever hear that? Did y'all ever hear that? That red lipstick is for hookers? Or is that just me and my crazy ass family? I gotta put this up now. I gotta fix my button. I gotta fix my button. So I gotta fix my ponytail, y'all. And then I'm gonna be ready. I got my little clamp with my clamp. I just gotta fix my ponytail now. All right, y'all. Let me catch up on these things. My mother just pissed me off. Did I even finish my eyelashes? No, I did not. She just pissed me off. I got another question. Mm-hmm. A little water. A, a little water. Mm. Look at that couture. Look at that nose. Look at that nose. Ooh, woo. Mm. I don't fuck with you. So speak of the beach, you done. Um, I guess I could put like a, let me see. I would use the liquid eyeshadow, but it don't blend right for me. I don't like the liquid eyeshadow. The liquid eyeshadow is, I don't like it. I would rather use the what's it called? The what's the name? Not the liquid one. The can't think of the name. Uh, this kind, not the liquid. But I got a liquid liner? That's what I was trying to find, a liquid liner, because I don't like the dark eyes. I do not like to have a whole bunch of dark shit on your eyes. I like to have it light, like over top of my eye. Okay. And y'all think I look cute? I can put this brush in here. It's two brushes I put in here. Okay. I think I got everything situated. I'm gonna add a little bit of, how my damn thing break? A little bit of bronzer. That's like the final step after the spray, because I'm getting ready to put my finishing spray on. Now, I only be putting the finishing spray on if it's hot outside, or if I know I'm going to be doing something before I got to go somewhere. And I do have to go somewhere. But I'm going to put my finishing spray on. And then I'm going to fix my hair. So this is the makeup. It's called, why is it wet? And what? I must have sat down too hard or something. Who the fuck was in here? I'm moving around, y'all. I'm moving around. I got my pillow and everything. I am not in my normal location, honey. I'm getting my wall fixed in my office. I have a wall that I'm doing, and oh, my DIY for my wall coming soon. I ain't even gonna tell y'all where the fuck I got my wall pieces from, bitch. Yes. Anywho, this is gonna be the final step, and this is actually Elf product, and this is the set makeup mist and set. So I'm going to close my eyes and I'm gonna spread so that it can last. And it really works good. Let me shake it out. All right, close my eyes. Woo! Hmm. Hmm. Ooh. Ooh. I'm trying not to make no faces so my makeup won't crunch. I'm coming, y'all. But y'all should, I can tell a difference already by looking in this camera and looking at that camera right there. Well, not that camera, but looking at that angle and looking at this angle. I can already see a difference from the spray. I can already see the difference from the spray. Where my little teeny. Ooh, that feels good. That feels good. I do what I wanna. I feel good. Makeup is on. I do gotta fix my hair. If I can find I got the piece in here. Not the piece, but my edge control. And the edge control that I'm gonna use today. I thought I had it in here. I thought I had it. Oh no, this is in this one. I thought that's the one thing I need to write on my list that I need to take care of ASAP. When I go out, I need to get I need to get I need to get a big makeup book bag or something. I need a makeup book bag. Where my edge controller at? I know I just had it because I got my makeup in one big bag and then I got a big basket of makeup. And I know I am wrong, honey. Here's another mist. This is a cucumber mist. This is a good mist. And oh, I think I did. I used the gotta be. I can use the rest of this one, I guess. And my comb. Got a comb. I didn't bring my other one in here. I guess I didn't. Oh, here's another blush too. I forgot all about this. This is this LA color. This is called Mink. It's called Mink. That's a pretty a pretty one. Oops. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Something. Let me put this down here because I do need to fix. Now I might probably need some help with my I might not I gotta use a mirror for my eyes. Gotta use a mirror for my eyes. Alright, let me see. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Back it screen. Oh, okay. Where we at? Where we at? Okay. Oh, I missed a lot. Oh. Oh, okay, y'all talking. Mm. Oh, Monica says she glad that Greenberg is gone. Monica, do you think do you believe that do you believe that the reason that all this stuff is starting to come up right now is because of Douglas and not Douglas Anton. Do you believe that the stuff that's happening now with like Nicole and all that stuff, you think Steve is doing that? You think Steve is responsible for that? Let me put this piece in the clamp. Do you believe that? I want to know who the new lawyer is. It's a new lawyer on the case, y'all. I don't know if y'all know who it is, but it is one on the case. At least that's what I read. I don't know who it is though. I had the slightest idea who it is, but there is a lawyer on the case, a new lawyer on the case. I think we forgot Kelly is really Robert and a human being, not just a superstar. He was vindicated in 2008, and the family never got no payout. Another lie. Well, what we gonna do is we gonna see. Shit, because they sure do have evidence. I'll tell you that much. Family sure wasn't here, honey, but hey, the family wasn't here. I'm in agreement with you. He ain't get no payout. Mm-mm. Kelly is innocent. Y'all need to stop playing with my dude. Go ahead and let him out. Give him an apology. And then I want him to sue the MCC for not protecting him when he was under their watch. When he was under their watch, I need for them to give him some millions of dollars because he was attacked while he was underneath federal custody. They did not protect him as he was supposed to have been protected as anybody. It don't even matter if he was a celebrity or not, because he needs to file that shit. Okay, the prison failed to protect him, and when you become a ward of the state, when you get locked up, it is the prison's job to now make sure that you are safe and sound. And because that man was recorded roaming, okay, he's crazy. That man was recorded roaming around in the jail and even having a conversation with another CO in reference to making happening or something happening to R. Kelly. R. Kelly, he needs that because I'm damn sure if I was his attorney, I would be on it. Mm-hmm. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that, honey. I am on it. Ain't no way that you think you gonna do this to me and not pay. Sad part is, I hope he sued because I know I used to be a CO. And do you know how many cases? Do you know how many cases um that people have? You ain't supposed to get hurt in jail. They supposed to protect you. You supposed that when you get locked up, you become a ward of the state. Okay. I don't know if a lot of people know that or not, but when you get locked up, you then become a ward of the state. And a part of their job is to protect you. That's a part of their job to protect you. So nothing shouldn't happen to you. You shouldn't get attacked. You should nothing. Nothing should happen to you. So if they are negligent in allowing something to happen to you. In this case, absolutely, especially when R. Kelly was in his own goddamn cell, minded his own goddamn business, and that man came in there. First of all, who popped the lock? However it went down, it went down, and R. Kelly has a lawsuit. And because he is the king of R&B, I would sue their motherfucking asses. God damn it! By the time I get done, Cook County, that MCC facility will be called Robert Sylvester Kelly. I'm just saying, because they were so negligent. That was so negligent. They should not have did that. They should have kept better care, better, a better, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to do like two things at one time, and it seems to me. There we go. Yeah. And yeah. So I don't have to take my ponytail out, y'all. I'm taking my real hair. I just wrapped it around the ponytail. And now I'm going to flip this on this side real quick because I'm going to wrap my comb this piece. Because this is my real hair is longer than the fucking tracks. Shit. Okay. When I take this out, honey, yeah, I'll probably put some braids in my head. But I probably do crochet. I'll probably crochet in there. Or do some locks or something. Mm-mm. I don't know. Yeah, exactly what I'm gonna do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love you. Ooh, ooh. Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love you. Get on up there. I'm so happy my freaking edges grew back. And when I had wore that damn wig with all my hair on my head, my ex put on a wig and I regretted it immediately. Because when I took that wig off my head, baby, when I took that wig off my head, do you not know that that was, I should have never did that. Shit. I regretted that, y'all. I should not have did that. Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, ooh, okay. All right, y'all. Oh, all right. Mm-hmm. Ooh, 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 honey. I ain't finished yet. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me, oh shit. What just came out? One of these pieces. I gotta get some hairpins. But before I get my hairpin, I gotta improvise. You gotta improvise. Y'all ready? Is y'all ready? I might make it a big bun. I don't. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, baby. Mm. Yeah, I got another piece of hair that I might just wind up twisting and make my bun even. Because this bun, it look crazy. I'm gonna pin it in. Let me take a piece of this. Stick her my bun. I think I gotta add another piece of hair in it. My look, she not gonna get on my damn nerves, okay? I'm not arguing with her today. I don't feel like arguing with her today. Especially about my day. I don't feel like it, mama. I don't wanna argue with you. Okay, my brush. to fluff. Fluff. Oh, fluffy. Fluffy. Fluff, fluff, fluff. In the bag. All right. This gonna be what it's gonna be. This got to last me. This gonna last me another week. And then July, I'm gonna come in with another style. Another protective style, because this is a protective style. Well, it look cute. Okay. Girl. Yeah. That's the rat face. I just did the rat. Bitch, I just did the rat face. Mm. Mm. Yep, Rhonda. Let me show you what I got. Now, I ain't get everything from the Dollar Tree, but I got a lot from the Dollar Tree. And these, I have a few shades of these. One is Wet and Wild. It's actually 3 different brands. This Wet and Wild. This is New Color, and then this is Sassy and Chic. But they are all 3 separate brands, and are they the same color? This is, girl, I don't even see no color on this. Okay, dark one. This one is medium, and then this one is dark one as well, but it's a different brand. I don't know how that works. Maybe Sassy and Chic is the same brand as New Color. I don't know, but the one in the middle is the Wet and Wild. These are $1 each. Now, I love these. Besides MAC, these Maybelline Fit, Jesus Christ, this is the shit. This is the shit. I got a bigger one. This was only like $5. This one got $5 stuff, and it works good. That's what I got on now. I got this on now. This is what I got on today. I have a bigger bottle. Which one is this? Here's another Wet and Wild cover all. This is a medium. And then I got my Wet and Wild. This is a foundation stick. This is called Photo Focus. So I'm assuming it's supposed to make the face look certain kind of way. This by Wet and Wild. This is the foundation stick. I had a bigger, oh, here it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wet and Wild. Oh, shit. Let me tell my husband, yep. What time is it? Oh, fuck. I got a fucking, oh, my Jesus. Yes. And I'm going to be late. I didn't even realize I was on here. Mm-mm-mm. I got to go get up off of here. I got this. I got this from the Dollar Tree. Rhonda. It's by Wet and Wild, and it's supposed to do good with photos. Goodbye photo flashback. You know how sometimes you can take a picture of somebody's face and then they get that flash hit it a certain kind of way. You can see that makeup. This supposed to not be, but this color is actually probably would be your complexion. It's light look. It's light color. So for me, I would use this like like under my eyes as a concealer. But yeah, I got this from the Dollar Tree. reschedule this thing. Hold on. Let me it's 11 o'clock already. I hate being late for stuff. That's why his ass should have fucking just went. Alright. I got makeup all on my phone. Alright, let me check these messages real quick because I got to get ready to go. I got to get myself together, you guys. Let me see. It was nice having a good conversation with you guys as well in reference to Rkelly and a trial. And I would like to know who sent Greenberg to R.S. Kelly. That's a good question. That is a good question. I wonder if the people know. Monica, what I will do, I will write that question down. And if I give you, like, you know how sometimes you may have a conversation with somebody who knows a lot about the case. If I have a conversation with somebody who knows a lot about the case, I will ask that question. I will ask that question. I don't have a problem with asking that question. I will ask that question. Because I don't even know. Highlighter, concealer. No, that's foundation. This foundation. But you can use it as highlight or as concealer. I usually use a lighter. Like if I don't have a good light concealer, I usually use a lighter foundation. They work the same way. At least to me. I don't know what the difference would be. Oh, you did, Rhonda? Me too, girl. Yep. Each week I donate $20, and I put it on Carter's stuff on his phone, and via his Cash App for his business, Fat Boy Bam. So all his stuff is linked to him, and I just put $20, and I'm doing all that. Oh shoot, you parking? I'm still gonna be late, my nigga. Shit. All right, y'all. Let me get up off of here. I'm gonna be late. I gotta go somewhere. So, I got to get up out of here. I wanted to stay a little bit longer, but I can't. I didn't even realize I was doing it this late. I got to go. All right, yeah, me too. So look, we'll rejoin this conversation. Monica, thank you for coming through. Denai, thank you for coming through. Tatey Talk, how you doing? Brother Willie's in the building. Rhonda, who else? George Girl, and anybody else who has came in. I apologize if I didn't see you. Freaking makeup point. I see you have patience with it. That's the only way you can do it. I'm sitting talking to y'all, trying to put it together, making myself look cute. But I have to go. I have an appointment. I got to get out of here, you guys. I will catch y'all later. And we can talk some more. But I'll see y'all later. Bye. Boop, 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 boop. Bye, y'all.